Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we explain why NASA's Artemis II wet rehearsal, a critical fuel test for the Space Launch System rocket, is a key step before astronauts head to the moon. That preparation is now under close watch as the mission reaches a critical phase. NASA fueled up the Artemis II mission's Space Launch System, or SLS, rocket on February 2nd, as part of a crucial test before Orion lifted off for the moon. The space agency loaded the SLS rocket with more than 700,000 gallons of cryogenic liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, LOX, on Pad 39B at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Artemis II is scheduled to lift off not before February 8th. However, the test showed a leak. Can this push the launch date forward? The good news is that even though the teams had to stop loading LH2 into the SLS core stage twice to deal with leaks, they were able to fix the problem immediately. The fueling test ran over 2 days, starting January 31st and ending with the fueling of the rocket. The wet dress rehearsal won't be over till 1 a.m. EST, as all the loaded-up fuel will then be drained out. NASA hasn't officially called the test a success, as the test is still going on. It will hold a press conference at 12 p.m. EST on February 3rd and reveal the details of the fueling test. NASA astronauts Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover, and Christina Koch, and Canada's Jeremy Hansen are set to go on a 10-day trip around the moon. The initial plan was to take off on February 6th, but since the wet rehearsal was moved forward by 2 days because of bad weather, the actual launch date was also pushed ahead to February 8th. The leaks weren't unexpected, as Artemis I had faced similar leaks, given how LH2 can seep out of even the tiniest of places. Artemis I was supposed to launch in the spring of 2022, but it finally lifted off in November. The mission successfully sent an uncrewed Orion capsule to lunar orbit and back to Earth. The mission forms the basis for Artemis II, as it showed that the spacecraft and other hardware could handle the rigors of deep space. Artemis II will take humans out of Earth's orbit for the first time in over 50 years. The mission is crucial as NASA aims to land astronauts on the lunar surface once again after a long gap. The Apollo missions proved to be a huge step for humanity as Neil Armstrong and others touched down on the moon in 1969. The fuel test precedes the final launch as it offers a chance to check all systems. Cryogenic liquid hydrogen, LH2, has extremely tiny molecules which can leak from the smallest nook. The fuel test revealed that this could happen on the main day as well, and NASA engineers could troubleshoot it timely. However, ever since the Apollo mission ended, no one had ever returned to the moon. This has been attributed to the loss of technology over the years, leading NASA to once again work on a robust mission. This Artemis II mission matters because humans are not only trying to build a colony on the moon, but also use it as a base to launch towards Mars. A nuclear power reactor and a space station orbiting the moon are in the plans, and will catapult humans towards exploring deep space like never before. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.